Do you love the clean, simple look of modern design, but feel like it's just a little too cold and sterile? Do you ever scroll through pictures of those perfect, minimalist homes and wonder, but where's all the stuff? Where do people actually live? If you're nodding along, then you're in the right place. We're going to forget about those cold, empty spaces and talk about the cozy side of modern design, warm minimalism. It's the perfect mix of simplicity and real comfort. I'll show you how to use earthy colors and natural materials to create a home that feels like your own serene, inviting sanctuary. So, if you're ready to make your home feel both chic and genuinely comfortable, let's dive into the 7 essentials of warm minimalism. The earthy color palette. All right, first up, color. Traditional minimalism usually leans on cool whites and grays, which can sometimes feel a bit like a doctor's office. Warm minimalism completely changes the game by using a cozy, earthy, and neutral color palette. Think of warm whites with creamy undertones, soft beiges, sand, and taupe. These colors create a soothing glow that makes any room feel instantly more welcoming. For accent colors, you can bring in deeper shades inspired by nature, like terracotta, olive green, or even a rich camel. A great way to start is to just grab some paint swatches and see how they look in your room as the light changes throughout the day. Layering natural textures. A warm minimalist room is all about how it feels, and that comes from texture. Even though the colors are simple, the room itself feels rich and layered. This is your chance to add personality without adding clutter. Think about textiles like breezy linen, soft wool, cotton, and the super popular bouclé. When you layer these materials with rugs, pillows, and cozy throws, you add this tactile quality that just makes you want to reach out and touch everything. It creates so much visual interest and depth, making the room feel thoughtfully designed and super comfortable, not flat. The power of natural materials. To really ground your space and bring that outdoor feeling in, you absolutely need natural materials. While cool minimalism might use a lot of chrome and plastic, warm minimalism is all about materials that have some life and character to them. Wood is definitely a key player, especially lighter woods like oak and ash, or even richer woods like walnut for a nice pop of contrast. You'll also see materials like travertine, limestone, rattan, and jute showing up in furniture and decor. These elements add a beautiful, subtle variety and a real sense of authenticity. An easy place to start is with a wooden coffee table or maybe a cool stone vase. Embracing curves and organic shapes. Tired of all the sharp edges? One of the fastest ways to soften a room is by stepping away from those strict geometric lines. Traditional minimalism loves its sharp angles, but warm minimalism is all about welcoming curves and softer, more organic forms. This could be a sofa with a rounded back, a circular coffee table, or even decor with gentle, flowing shapes. These curves break up the stiffness in a room and make everything feel way more relaxed and approachable. The goal is to create a feeling of comfort, and these softer shapes are just naturally more inviting. Warm and layered lighting. Lighting is a total game changer, especially when you're going for warmth. Harsh, cool overhead lights can make any room feel like an office. Warm minimalism uses layered lighting from a bunch of different sources. You'll want to look for light bulbs between 2700 and 3000 kelvins. That's the sweet spot that gives off a soft, warm glow instead of a sterile, bluish light. Try mixing it up with floor lamps, table lamps, and maybe a pendant light to create little pools of warm, ambient light around the room. It not only makes the space cozier, but also adds a ton of dimension. curated, meaningful decor. Don't worry, minimalism doesn't mean you have to get rid of everything you own. It just means that everything you have has a purpose or brings you joy. Instead of a bunch of mass-produced decor, warm minimalism is all about less but better. It's quality over quantity. This is where you get to show off items that tell your story. A vintage vase you found, a piece of pottery from a local artist, a family heirloom, or a framed photo you love. By being intentional with your decor, you create a space that feels personal and lived in, not like a sterile showroom. The space around your items is just as important because it helps them shine. Integrating living energy. Finally, no warm and inviting space is complete without a little bit of life. Bringing in some living energy is key. The easiest way to do this is with plants. They add a natural, organic touch, help clean the air, and bring a perfect splash of color to a neutral room. The other piece of this puzzle is maximizing natural light. Try using sheer or linen curtains that diffuse sunlight beautifully instead of just blocking it out. Natural light makes any space feel more open and airy, and it really boosts that calm, serene atmosphere you're trying to create. And that's it. Those are the 7 essentials for creating a warm, inviting, and minimalist home. By focusing on an earthy color palette, natural textures, organic shapes, layered lighting, meaningful decor, and a bit of life, you can turn any space into a true sanctuary. With these tips, you can have a home that's both beautifully simple and deeply comfortable. What was your favorite tip? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more ideas on creating a home you'll absolutely love.